Phoenix. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go courtside as they introduce tonight's starters.
Starting at center, Sean Marks. Starting at guard, Michael Red. Starting at forward, Sean Marion. Starting at the other forward, Amare Stoudemire. Starting at the other guard, Steve Nash. The coach, Mike D'Antoni.
Sacramento gets the tip as we get this game underway. Bibby with the change of direction, pulling up, comes up with two.
Saw an opening under the basket and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Bibby with it on the right side. Covered tight by Stoudemire. Makes it count from the post. With the good vision.
He made eye contact and just put it up there where he knew his guy could get it.
That's one for the highlight reel. Setting it up on the right. Weber lets it go, misses from the post.
Stoudemire needed a much better pass to complete the alley-oop. That was clearly not the result they were looking for.
Doesn't get the long two. Marks with the hustle. Another assist for the point guard by way of Santa Clara. Steve Nash sees the floor very well.
You never know what he's going to do. He's got that frenetic style, herky-jerky. You don't know if he's going to pull up and shoot or drive it into the paint or dish it off to a teammate.
Diva surrounded. Can't hit for two. Stoudemire with the solid defensive effort.
He did a very good job of staying with his man and challenging the shot.
Pass stolen by Stojakovic. Marks is fouled by Christie. Totally shut down by Christie. Nash with the setup. The baseline shot is good. Stojakovic with the shot. Yes, the Kings with the answer at the other end.
Quite a battle starting to develop between these two teams, Marv. Neither team backing down from the challenge.
Nash with a nice assist.
What a delivery for the big finish. He's making it easy for his guys with those nice passes.
Bibby is fouled by Stoudemire. He gets it to fall.
Into the
Marks
game.
returns now for the Suns.
Sean Marks.
Bibby sinks them both. Marion lets it go from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. With the jumper, misses the two. The Suns are doing a terrific job on the defensive boards.
They're really limiting the amount of second chance opportunities.
Puts it up from downtown. The three-pointer is good. Sacramento is having its share of problems at the defensive end.
It's tough to win games playing lazy defense.
Nash allowing no movement by his man. Rejected by Red. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Bibby is met by Nash. Here's Bibby. Marion sends him to the line with a smart play.
He made sure the offensive player didn't score.
Number 2.
That's team foul number 2 on the Suns. Bibby sinks it from the line. 2 for 2. Barbosa pulling up from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. Bibby right at the basket. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Hits the finger roll.
Here's that play one more time.
Weber gets it off. Post shot is no good. Tries one from the perimeter. The three doesn't go. Up for the board. Bibby out of the crowd.
Amare
Stoudemire with the foul. That's his second personal, third team foul. Bibby can't hit his first. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. A defensive wall put up by Bibby. Three on the clock. What a play. He collides midair with the defender, somehow is able to make the adjustment and gets the shot to fall. Amazing. Christie goes to the crossover. Can't hit for 2.
Missing shots from inside is hurting this team's chances of evening the score. They're lucky it's still close.
Finger rolls it for 2. Weber at the rim gets 2 with the finger roll. Sets it up. Nash being played by Bibby. Misfires from the perimeter. Divac with another rebound. Stoyankovic rises up, counted for 2. Nash bringing it up court.
Marion made a quick move to get open for the alley-oop. Great job by his teammate to hit him with the pass.
Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. The Suns are all over their opponents. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Down to 3. 2-score rejection. Sean Marion Marion with quite a play.
He read his man perfectly, Marv. That was an exceptional play. The offensive player cut to the hoop and did a nice job of finishing the action.
Off the mark from the post. Barbosa at the basket. That's team foul number 1 on the Kings.
Team foul number 1.
It's good. Barbosa makes both free throws. Christie with the notion to fire.
He is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
Launches it from downtown. Jumper doesn't go.
That was a tough three, Marv. The defensive player was right there.
An impressive defensive stop by Christie. Bibby with the jumper.
Phoenix foul to number 31, Sean Marion. That's his second personal. Team foul number 4.
The defensive foul committed by Marion. He commits his second. Bibby able to hit from the line. He makes them both. Can't get the three from downtown. The defender making things difficult for him.
I think seeing a man in the air going for the block affected how he shot that ball. Took him out of his normal shot.
Christie bothered by Nash. It doesn't go.
We expect him to produce much more consistently on the offensive end of the floor. Very tough for this team to build any momentum right now.
Can't get it to drop. At the basket. Marion, 2 points and the foul. He'll go to the line for the free throw.
Team foul number 2. Shooting 1 for the Suns, Sean Marion.
Marion hit the foul shot, and it's a 3-point play. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Suns. The near steal. They nearly turned it over. That was not a smart pass.
They need to make sure the intended receiver is clearly open.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Christie almost lost it, trying to set up the defender, but they still have possession.
He needs to be more careful with the ball, Marv.
Christie playing stiff defense. He tees it up. They continue to hit those mid-range shots.
They've had a good portion of their points come from there tonight. The defense is giving it to them, and they're taking it.
Marion with a nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
What a move. Sean Marion.
The Suns are playing outstanding basketball, Marv. This game is on the verge of being a blowout, and we're still in the first quarter.
Fires from downtown. The defensive foul committed by Nash. He commits his first. Good on the first.
In the penalty.
It drops. Bibby hits them all. It is no good from downtown. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Bibby. He changes direction.
Phoenix foul to number 10, Leandro Barbosa.
The Suns are into the penalty, and the other team will go to the line. He gets it to fall. Bibby gets them both. The Kings working away at the deficit to close out this quarter. They've narrowed the gap to 10.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
good for three. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Barbosa. Blows the left, tips it in, nicely done. Phoenix could have prevented that basket.
The defense should have rotated to pick up
the Suns.
Phoenix.
Deflected. Nash with the jump shot. Can't hit from downtown. Weber able to grab another board. Nice ball movement from the Kings. Weber moving inside. The Suns had no more fouls to give. That'll be some shots from the free throw line. Doesn't fall. Weber missed them both. Marion soars for the rebound. The layup doesn't fall.
Weber is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound. Christie from point-blank range.
Amare Stoudemire.
Stoudemire gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Christie is no good. Missed them both. Stoudemire doing a terrific job of keeping his man off the board.
He moved his feet, got position on his man, and came away with that rebound.
The Suns have a 14-point lead.
The Suns are looking to build on their double-digit lead. They've set the tone early.
About 45 seconds left in the quarter. Bibby defended by Nash. Great defense by Marion. Nash with the ball.
Nash showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on that alley-oop.
The shot clock's been turned off. 14 seconds showing on the clock. Barbosa with solid defense. Christie tees it up, misses the two. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Nash looking to hit from downtown. So at the end of the first quarter, the Suns lead by 16. They've been playing at a very high level thus far today.
The other team seems incapable of slowing them down.
With a smothering defense.
He read the other player perfectly and got the rejection.
That was a spectacular defensive play. Puts it up from the perimeter. The three-pointer is good. They need to really tighten up the defense.
The offensive player is going to score every time if he's left that open.
Nash handling.
To number 3, Sharif Abdul.
Nash was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
Team foul.
Makes the first. Nash makes both free throws. with the shot. Can't get it to fall from the baseline. Abdur-Rahim with defenders all over him. Nash is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot two. It's good. Nash sinks them both. A pretty pass by Jackson.
The Kings have had only a few good moments on the offensive end and seem to be struggling to get on a roll.
Sound defensive effort by Abdur-Rahim with the pull-up. The two's no good. Stoudemire not able to come up with an answer at the offensive end. Jackson advances the ball. Barry tries the three, off target with the turnaround.
Jacobson stayed with his man and forced him into a tough three.
It's important not to give up easy looks from outside. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Hits the three. The Kings are working away at the other team's lead. They've cut the deficit to 12. Backing down, 10 seconds to get a shot off. Stoudemire working the post, hits the rim, but it drops.
The Kings can't afford to allow the other team to run up the score early in the game.
Tomahawks it through. Corliss Williamson.
Great defensive pressure, Mark.
That was a terrific steal by Jackson. The Kings keeping everybody involved. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. From downtown, the Suns open up a 15-point advantage. Jackson bringing it up court. He elevates. Comes up short from the baseline.
Nash extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
The passing lane played by Barry.
He did a nice job of staying in front of his man and forcing a bad pass.
Jackson from outside. The three is off the mark.
Nash was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Pulling up, misses from the post.
Clark is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball. He got a hand on it. Here's Jackson. Turnaround, no good. Nash is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Nash with the ball. Abdur-Rahim gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Nash hits his first. He hits both. Setting it up.
Abdur-Rahim made a nice move to get open for the alley-oop, but couldn't put it down. Clark able to adjust his shot to avoid the block. A nice change-up to get that basket.
Barry comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
From in close, couldn't get it to fall. He got hit, had to change it up, and it just would not go. The Kings giving their opposition no room to move. Powers it through.
The Kings would like to cut into the lead.
Well, the scoring has improved, but they still have a long ways to go. Jacobson from the perimeter. The three doesn't go. He comes back down with the board. The Kings with nice ball distribution. Jackson, clock reads 5, off the mark with the turnaround. They continue to go all out on the defensive board.
This is the type of effort that coaches love to see. If the effort is there, the results will come.
Backs him down. Stoudemire setting up down low. Counted for 2.
The Kings, Sacramento. Substitutions, Sacramento.
Pollard from up close. Finger rolls, no good. Out of bounds, off the glass. McCarty is coming off the bench for the Suns.
Number 0, Walter McCarty.
He is defended tightly.
They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Nash with no room to breathe, able to finger roll. Bibby working from the middle. Bibby with a nice find.
Mark, let's watch that one again.
The setup by Nash. He's picked the defense apart with his passing tonight.
Well, Mark, he has that knack for getting the ball to his teammates where they can do something with it. It just seems natural for him, and that's why he's such a great playmaker.
Nails the jumper. The defense not able to stop him that time.
Mark, he's too good for that defender. They may want to switch a better defender on him.
Nash with it on the right side. Misses the lane. McCarty has his first rebound of the game. Pollard commits the foul, his first
personal team foul. Number 4.
First shot is good.
Are at the limit.
Stojakovic is there. Launches from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. Watched very closely by Barry. From the post, jumper doesn't go. Grabs his first board of the game. The Kings are letting everyone get a touch. On the mark with the turnaround.
The Kings are showing more effort on the offensive end and stepping up the intensity.
Nash handling. Shot clock's at 5.
Defensive foul to number 16.
McCarty is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. It drops.
Number 5. They are now in the penalty.
The Kings cut into the lead, but have not been able to stop the other team from scoring.
They're playing with better control and need to continue getting back into this game one possession at a time.
So far, we've seen a terrific shooting display from beyond the arc.
If they keep this up, they should have no troubles closing the gap. Great outside shooting.
Nash bringing it up court. Nash with the step. Nash able to get into the paint. His aggressiveness and intensity has really established him as one of the top point guards in the league,
Barb, he's a great finisher once he gets in the lane. His ability to finish left or right makes it that much harder for defenders to block his shot.
From the perimeter, can't hit from downtown. A nice job of boxing out the offense on that sequence.
See the way they put a body on every man, Marv? If you can get that done, it makes those misses much easier to rebound. The Kings are not getting the job done on the defensive end. They need to buckle down and get some defensive stops.
Misfires from three. He grabs the rebound. Sets it up. He puts one up.
Jacobson is shooting under 35% from the field.
Bibby from close range. He can't hit the finger roll.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
The Kings for the Kings.
Bibby with the ball. Bibby guarded by Marion. Bibby being guarded closely, gets two with the finger roll.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Nash abuses him with the crossover.
Suns foul to number 15, Steve Nash.
Bibby working from the middle. Misfires from downtown. He grabs the loose ball.
He's putting in the effort on locating his man on the shot and boxing him out. Once you put that defender on your hip, he's going to have a tough time getting around you.
Bibby elevates and shoots. Weber comes away with the ball.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
McCarty commits the foul, his first.
Weber
misses on that one. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Brings it up court. Marion goes to the back down. That was not a smart pass. It was almost picked off.
They're lucky it wasn't a turnover.
The Suns are ahead by 12. Nicely done that time.
Didn't panic, followed through and drained it. A good display of concentration there.
Stojakovic launching from downtown. It is good from 3. Peja Stojakovic.
Peja is one of the premier perimeter shooters in the game, Marv. When he gets hot, he absolutely lights you up.
He doesn't go for the fake. Holland with the block.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly. Great block.
Bibby from in close. Finger rolls it for 2.
The Kings are looking very active on the offensive end. The momentum is on their side.
Just over a half minute left in the quarter. The 2's no good.
They just aren't dropping right now from inside. They're going to have a tough time protecting the lead if this continues.
About 12 seconds left on the clock. Jacobson, played by Barry. Swatted by Weber. Tries one from the perimeter. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Kings trail by 5.
It'll be interesting to see if they come out fired up in the third quarter. They did an impressive job of reducing the lead before the half.
Here are the key players at the half. Weber coming back in for the Kings.
Number 4, Chris Weber.
Nash advances the ball. Marion low in the post, off the mark. Williamson played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. The three-pointer is good.
Jackson gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot. Weber takes it away. The Kings are playing with a lot of energy at the defensive end.
The pressure has made things very difficult for the other team. Finger rolls good.
The Kings are back in sync and getting good looks at the basket each time down the floor.
Nash handling. He sets up on the left side. Barry right up on his man. Nash puts it up. Nash is 3 for 9 from the field. From the paint, he is making things very difficult for the shooter.
You hear it all the time. Get a hand up on the shooter, and that's exactly what he did.
Players, oh, what a block.
Pollard with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. Jackson from downtown. Jumpers off the mark. The attempt from downtown missed after the solid defensive play by Nash. Weber denies him. Jackson right at the basket. Hits the finger roll. A terrific interception by Jackson. From the low block, able to finger roll.
Let's get another look at that play.
McCarty at the rim. No good. Try to adjust in mid-hand, but just too much contact on the play. Weber with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Marks is good on the first. 2 for 2. Advances up court.
They tried for an alley-oop, but came away empty-handed. It may have been mistimed a little bit on that play.
Defensive foul to number 20.
Barry with the foul. That's his first personal, second team foul. Rick makes his first. He hits both. Jackson sets it up near the middle. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Nash bringing it up court, setting it up on the left. Marion puts it up. Can't get it to go from up top. Weber grabs the ball.
You have to like the extra effort he's putting in at the defensive end.
Only 5 left on the shot clock. Has to shoot. 1. Can't hit for 2. McCarty has been very well positioned defensively.
He's disrupting shots and making it difficult for the other team to score.
McCarty is backing down his defender. From down low, sinks the jumper. The Suns come up with an answer on the offensive end. We're seeing some nice passing out there.
Weber with a beautiful alley-oop. They made eye contact, and he delivered it perfectly.
He doesn't bite on the fake. McCarty releasing. The score is 78-76. Jackson with the ball. Marion making a defensive statement.
That was an outstanding block, Mark. He definitely has his moments on defense.
No good. Gets his hands on another rebound. McCarty blocks it. Loose ball, out of bounds. Jackson at the basket. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play. Made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Here's Nash. The dish off by Marion. He hits it over him. A nice job of not being tentative by Nash. Setting it up. Barry from three-point territory. The 3 doesn't go.
Their defensive rebounding is still very solid, Mark.
They haven't given up many second-chance opportunities. McCarty on the pull-up, hits for 2. The Kings are not getting it done, Czar. The double team came way too late.
The second player has to rotate immediately in order for the double team to be effective.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Two to shoot. Pollard from point-blank range. Marks stopped the offensive player and sent him to the line. Team foul number 1 picked up by the Suns. Pollard missed both of them from in close. Gets 2 with the finger roll. Fires from downtown. Hits it for 3. With the jumper. Hits the 3.
For 3.
The score is 87-81. Jackson advances the ball. Marks is fouled, and it'll be charged to Williamson.
Offensive foul to number 34, Horace Williamson.
Sets it up. A nice steal by Weber.
A great defensive play, Mark.
He forced his man to turn the ball over. Finger rolls it for 2. From in deep, no good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Puts it down with power. Corliss Williamson. Marks from up close.
Weber with yet another defensive rebound. He has once again come up big this quarter on the glass.
Corliss Williamson throws it down. Bodied up by Williamson. The shot. Jackson, darling, long distance. The Kings lead by 3. Well, the other team looks unstoppable right now.
They're applying good defensive pressure. There's not much they can do.
Nash in traffic. Finger rolls good. No good from the perimeter. Jackson tries to answer at the other end. Marks tries the jumper.
Marks is shooting under 35% from the floor.
With the highlight dunk. He crosses over.
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
Weber covered by McCarty. Chris Weber, the strong finish. Jackson with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Drains the 3.
Jackson able to avoid the block and drain that shot. What a play.
He changes direction. Marion from close range. Can't get it to go from in close.
That's another miss from in close. Poor shooting continues to plague this team.
Bobby
Gets the finger roll.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Red from down low. The 2's no good. Setting it up. Weber rises up off the mark from the baseline. He comes away with the miss.
They were jostling for the ball there. The officials allowing the physical play between those two.
McCarty from in close.
To number 4.
They've used their last foul
in the final 2 minutes.
Can't hit the first. Thunderbird now entering the game for the Kings.
Number 51.
He gets 1 of 2. Bibby picked up by Red. He tees it up. The Kings go up by 12.
Bibby is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
Nash sets it up on the left side. Marks right at the basket, able to finger roll.
Nash showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Fires from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown.
Marks continues his strong play of rebounding the basketball. He's been very active out there. The quick hands and the steal. Good defense to cause that turnover.
A nice dish by Bibby. Picked off by Bibby. Less than 24 now. The shot clock is turned off. Flushes it down. Doug Christie sets it up. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Marion, not a lot of space. Gets two with the finger roll. From downtown, the Kings appear to be the better team and continue to extend their lead. They have the ability to wear down their opponent and are looking to blow this lead wide open. From midcourt. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Kings lead by 15. They've played exceptionally well through 3 quarters.
The other team has put up very little resistance defensively.
Their coach has to be happy with how this game is going. They're in front by a comfortable margin.
Rick Adelman spent 14 years with the Trailblazers organization. 3 as a player, 5 as an assistant coach, and 6 as the team's head coach. He brings to this team a wealth of NBA experience.
Amare Stoudemire.
Stoudemire knocks it away. Barbosa, unguarded, finger rolls it for 2.
Barbosa.
He elevates off the mark from the post. Setting it up on the right.
The Suns have to reduce this lead quickly, or this game will be out of reach.
Weber in heavy traffic, can't hit for 2.
Marion has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. He's been very active so far in this game.
The 3 is off the mark.
Stojakovic used his size to take away the clean look and forced him into that miss.
Bibby at the rim, finger rolls good. The Suns are struggling to get back in the game. They have to be concerned with their inability to cut into the lead. From the low block, Another rebound pulled down.
That's just good hustle on their part, Marv. Each defender's making the box out their priority as soon as the shot goes up.
It doesn't go.
Marion has done a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game.
Launches it from downtown. Misfires from 3. Bibby directing traffic from the left side. Nicely done by Nash. Advances up court. Barbosa at the basket. Diva sends it away. Brings it up court. He crosses over. The great steal by Barbosa. Red setting it up. Hits the finger roll. The Suns come out with a sense of urgency here early in the 4th. They've narrowed the gap to 11. Backcourt violation is called against the Kings.
The players without the ball have to do a better job of helping out and relieving the pressure.
The Suns are turning it on at the right time, and they have cut into the lead.
They're a resilient team, Marv, and won't go down without a fight.
Christie from point-blank range.
The Suns climbed back into the game earlier, but are faced with mounting another comeback.
Barbosa rises from the perimeter. The Suns unable to respond at the other end. The ball is kept moving by Phoenix. Stoudemire with position. Backing down. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Suns. The Kings need to be more careful passing the ball.
They're lucky that pass didn't result in a turnover.
He chases it down. Barbosa with the ball. Sent back by Divac. Setting it up on the left. Barbosa throws it away.
That was a wasted possession.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Divac with 5 to spare. Barbosa from up close, able to finger roll. Divac step on the line. Stojakovic with the notion to fire. Yet another miss. That's several in a row missed from inside.
They're going to have a tough time protecting the lead if this continues.
Puts it up from downtown. Can't find the hole.
This is not what we're accustomed to seeing offensively. Credit the defense for challenging every shot.
What a play! Amare Stoudemire. Red step out of bounds. Pulling up. Post shot is no good. A spectacular dunk. Michael Red.
The Suns are still in this game, but are starting to run out of time. They'll need a very strong finish.
Here's Stojakovic, and it's good.
The Suns look...
Little room to move.
They just missed completing a spectacular alley-oop. The pass was there, but they just couldn't come up with the finish.
Hits for 2. The Suns need to make a move if they're going to complete the comeback.
They can't afford to wait much longer.
Stoudemire with the jumper, can't hit the close one.
Amare Stoudemire.
He got a piece of that pass. Weber closely guarded. Bibby with the find.
He comes up with another assist. He has really done a nice job of keeping his teammates involved tonight.
The shot erased by Divas. Bibby from close range gets two with the finger roll. The Suns.
Phoenix.
From underneath, Stoudemire is in a groove, and he's hit 3 in a row.
He looks like he's getting started, Mark. Let's see whether or not they continue to go to him on the offensive end.
Bibby on the left side. Christie shakes him with a crossover.
Picked him. The quick hands, able to strip it away. Great defensive pressure, Mark.
The other team is having a difficult time executing on offense. The pass played perfectly by Bibby.
He jumped into the passing lane at the last second and came away with the steal. That was a heads-up play.
Stoudemire for the three, good for 3. The Suns face the difficult task of coming back against a team that's playing very well.
Not a good spot to be in, Mark. It's never easy to overcome a large lead in the fourth quarter.
The feed by Barbosa.
He's showing us that he's not a selfish player. If you put yourself in a position to score, he'll find you with the assist.
Weber from in close. Weber finger rolls it for 2. Red gets him to go. Can't get the hook to drop. Another rebound secured by Weber. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Stoudemire swats it away. Barbosa pulling up from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. Finger rolls good.
Bibby.
Nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
Christie working from the middle. Pretty nice job of passing by Sacramento. Backs him down. He won't be denied.
The Kings passed it to the Lobos and got a tough basket in the paint.
To get it off. 2 seconds. Stoudemire lost track of the clock and failed to put up a shot.
That must have been a frustrating possession. Great defensive pressure.
Christie surrounded. Can't hit for 2. He collects the rebound. Puts it down with emphasis. Michael Red.
The Suns are trying to cut into the lead, but need to watch the clock and play desperation basketball the rest of the way.
Advances up court. Head-on defense being played by Barbosa.
2 minutes
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Intercepted by Nash. Here's Barbosa, lays it home.
Leandro Barbosa.
Stojakovic bringing it up court. Out of the crowd, the hook shot's no good. Red sets it up near the top. The Suns taking their time, waiting for the open look. Barbosa pulls up good from the baseline.
The Suns haven't given up, but still trail with very little time left in the game.
Red creating the turnover.
He just kept at him and eventually came away with the ball.
Barbosa challenged by Bibby. Able to hit from downtown.
Defensive foul to number 31, Sean Marion. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Marion is called for the foul, and that'll be his fourth. Weber can't find the hole. Couldn't get, he misses the tip-in.
A three would tie, but they have time to get the ball back for one more possession.
Launches from the perimeter. The three doesn't go. Marion right at the basket. Hits the finger roll. Stojakovic with the shot. Hits the two.
They have time to set up the offense and get a quality shot.
Stojakovic on the rejections. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Nash advances the ball. Barbosa looking to hit from downtown. Misses the turnaround.
The Suns failed to call a timeout and they missed the shot.
That mistake may have cost them the game.
That's his fifth personal. We are now.
Bibby sinks it from the line. He makes them both. 12 seconds left to play. Here's Barbosa off the mark from downtown. Stoudemire at the rim, couldn't get it to fall. He got hit, had to change it up, and it just would not go.
Number 0, Walter McCarty.
Bibby hits his first. Two for two. The pass stolen by Christie. There's the final buzzer.
The Suns just weren't able to take this game over, and they end up with the loss.
There's no question they were struggling a bit tonight. Here are the stats for tonight's game.